fourth global mass coral bleaching. So before getting into what this topic is all about, let's more understand about what are these corals and what does this mean by coral bleaching. So corals are nothing but these are the small invertebrates, that is those are the organisms which do not have the vertebrates, that is those organisms do not have the spinal cord just like humans have. So those are the organisms which do not have the spinal cord. They are the some small invertebrate organisms which belongs to the group called Cnidaria. These are the small invertebrate groups which are called Cnidaria, and these are sessile organisms which can't move, which are just stuck to that of the ground of the ocean, and they remain there and they do not move, they are immobilized. So whereas these are also commonly called as polyps, which belongs to Cnidarian group. So whereas these are called the corals, whereas this before getting into it, we'll understand more about the mutualistic relationship or the symbiotic relationship between the corals as well as that of zooxanthellae. These corals are these organisms, whereas the zooxanthellae is nothing but it is a particular kind of algae which produces its own food through photosynthesis. This zooxanthellae gets into a symbiotic relationship with these corals, and this and which it is a mutualistic relationship. That is, so for the zooxanthellae, for whatever the photosynthesis process needs, for whatever the needs to produce the food for the zooxanthellae, that these corals will provide all the needs for the zooxanthellae in order to process the photosynthesis process. Whereas this zooxanthellae after photosynthesis provides carbohydrates to these corals, from which these corals produces calcium carbonate in order to produce its exoskeleton. So in that way both of them will be benefited in the symbiotic relationship or the mutualistic relationship. So that is the relationship that they were in. And also they will see there are different kinds of different colors and different marvelous colors of corals being observed. These colorful corals being observed due to the presence of different colored of algae called zooxanthellae. But nowadays we come across this kind of condition called the whitening of these corals, which is called the coral bleaching. This is because this zooxanthellae, whenever it come across any kind of uneven or unfavorable condition, it will go away from these corals by leaving the corals there itself. So that's why these corals are usually white in color. So as well as and soon these zoos and